saying?
That's not what I said at all.
No, that must be what you're saying, because you're saying anyone that takes one picture has to have a good
That is not what I said at all.
That is what you're saying.
You're putting words in my mouth.
So what makes them any different than us?
Okay, you're down here with a bunch of professional type people.
It doesn't matter what we're taking a picture with. Somebody go to the store and go get me a $2
and then we can take a picture
camera.
with
It doesn't make a difference. See, you're basing our images based on the value of the equipment that we're using. That is not fair. So what you're doing is you're judging us based on what we're telling you.
Yes. That's perfect.
They're not charging.
They're not charging anything.
Most people that come back here with equipment that looks like that, sometimes judging you but when you come down with equipment that looks like that, is in general commercial. You can't show me anything that says this isn't commercial.
Okay, here's this thing.
I don't know that you're not taking. Whoa! You said you wanted me to deal with him. I can't deal with everybody at once, so let me deal with him. You want to keep interjecting, I'll listen to you, and he can not say anything. Okay, very good.
Jake,
Now,
he's doing fine.
you can't show me anything that says this isn't commercial. I don't know that you're not doing a camera layout. You have her up
I
here
actually can.
dressed up.
Actually can, because if you identify with commercial and residential type equipment, it will say commercial sale. You can buy the same camera I have, and you can become just like me, shooting in a public area, just taking pictures of your family. And you're not professional. But would you like someone to turn around and call you a professional just because you bought a professional camera, or which is considered a commercial camera or an expensive camera? No, I just happen to have
do video
an allowance that allows me to
I love this shit.
That's all. Okay, so again, you have to tell me what makes this a commercial camera. So you're saying it's commercial. If I go to the website, Nikon and Canon doesn't say for commercial sales only. It's for consumers, which means you can buy one. And so would you go and buy one, would that make you a professional? No.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Brother laying it down. That's beautiful. I wish I'd have had this argument.
If I have it,
Okay,
I'm recording
you're
this
making
out.
beautiful, man. That's
based on
beautiful.
the equipment that we're carrying. Is that better? Okay. But your assessment is incorrect.
Everybody lights down. That's what they were complaining about, right?
That's what it is.
Can you just call the other officer, please?
The other officer's busy right now. He was supposed to be here, but he's off on a traffic stop.
Okay. So,
Yeah, because
I mean,
he was
but
the
you're
one that
judging us
said that
based
if
on
they
the
took the
wrong-
lights down, that he could let them still shoot. That's why he let them still participate
Well,
out here.
I don't think 20 people will lie.
Right. It ain't that
It's
serious.
diffused today, but then tomorrow it's
But
not
no,
this
but
up-
we understand now. Next time, if we decide to do this, then we'll put
The
in
easy
money
way to
and
do it
$50
is to
permit.
just get a
No big
permit
deal.
from the lady who comes in.
okay. So why do so what validates why I need to get a permit?
We need that.
Right.
They're just hobbies for my
That's a
collection.
lost cause.
Put them on the photo album. They're not for sale.
I just heard somebody say here a while ago, this was for Facebook. That's putting it out, that's putting it out in front of everybody. That's putting it on the internet.
So if I take a picture of you
You're telling me that's not any kind
Please
of
tell me you got
commercial
that on
enterprise?
film.
No, Facebook.
Get his face. You should be ready to get
Facebook
his.
is commercial enterprise.
You're
Used for
taking
marketing, but it's intended for social.
Yeah.
Like, it's a social network.
Oh, I love this. This is priceless.
I mean, it's a social network. So we don't pay. Now, if we paid to put these pictures on Facebook, then that would be commercial. But Facebook is free advertising, free investment. Your daughter has one. Your grandmother may have one. Your aunt may have one.
Grandmother got one.
So that doesn't make it commercial. It's a social network. I mean, so you're making issues out of things that aren't valid issues. Just because I post them somewhere, but I mean, this guy, did you ask him for a permit? I mean, we're not even setting up gazebos and tents and flowers and stuff. I mean, that's a permanent. Now, that within itself becomes a permanent structure.
And they gonna
It actually is a permanent structure.
Destruction.
Anything that is set up is considered a permanent structure, and it does not necessarily have to be anchored or fastened. It is not.
I love it. I love
Okay,
it.
so then why did I have to take my life off?
Okay.
Just ask them why they're taking, if you go and ask them why they're putting that up, and if they tell you they're taking pictures for someone, then I want to see you make them take that down. Because they already said they're shooting for a wedding. Now
That's commercial, period.
That's
They are. That's commercial.
If it's a photographer's being paid, if there is a wedding here, I'm sure.
Okay, but are they for the wedding? Because in that case, they should have a piece of paper that should be a permit that says we are here for Jones and Jones.
No. No.
That's my whole point.
They don't have no permit. He told them that they were fine. They don't have a permit.
And we're not
I wonder
second.
Just like us, they're gonna take pictures and
Gazebos,
they're gonna do
archways.
whatever they're gonna do. They're fine, just like everybody else.
Everybody's dying.
Go on, man.
And the only reason why I'm pressing this issue simply is because we came out here just to have fun. You know, we're not breaking any laws. We're not drinking. Nobody's smoking weed. We're not doing anything. We're not causing any.
We're actually cleaning up other people's mess.
Taking pictures. That's it. No one, you didn't get not one complaint from any other person in this world. But we're not bothering or disturbing anybody. So as long as we're not causing a scene, you look great. I was always.
Yeah, I think I probably was the one that screwed up here because I called you before I talked to them to find out. Okay, they're not doing this commercially. That's my assessment of this.
Unfortunately, the other officer isn't here. I'm getting your side of what you said.
And I'm an honest guy.
Well, you know what? Everybody I've run into that's been dishonest has told me the same thing.
This is true, but you know what?
Okay.
I also know there's also corrupt cops in the system. So we can't take his word no more than you can take my word. The scale balances. So you trusting him, I'm trusting you. So you got to trust it. I'm telling you the truth. Like you got to trust him.
I heard him take the number a while ago for the Friday. And it's my understanding that he had already told you guys to leave.
He told us to take our lighting down. As long as we were only using handheld devices, we were fine to shoot. So we packed up all our lighting that we were using. All we've been using is handheld devices. That's specifically.
Are you packing up anyone?
I mean, we wanted to stay, but we don't want to feel harassed, and we also don't want to feel like we're breaking the law. We don't want to leave. Some of us came as far as Baltimore, some of us came as far as Virginia, just for this group. We travel and meet up once a month, and somebody else's parking lot. We was in Whole Foods up on Falls Road shooting a couple months ago. We just pick a random spot, shoot. That's it.
No one, no problem.
They should.
I got no way of verifying what the other officer told you. So I'm gonna
You have 20 people that heard exactly what he
sorry for
said.
any misunderstanding. But in the future, it would make things so much simpler. If you're going to be on Park Service property, go ahead and permit it. And let them lay at it.
I don't, but I gave my number again.
I got
Well,
everything
she's for this park here.
from the argument.
Most of the time you're going to go through downtown. You can land at it.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
We can provide that to you. Anything that's on, because I guarantee you, every time you show up with a commercial looking stuff, the police are going to keep coming up and talking to you because they're going to assume you either have a permit or you don't. Right now, we keep mentioning Malcolm X Day. The people up on top of the hill have a permit for that right now.
I mean, but see,
She knows about the wedding.
Let me ask you
The
this
wedding
question.
have went through the office. They've went through the proper channels.
If we went up on the hill and started shooting,
And
would we get as much attention, or is it just because we're down here?
No, you get the same
you get the same amount of attention.
Why? Because then we could be enjoying the festivities at the same time.
Right, but it looks like a commercial operation.
So again,
That's my number.
that's perspective.
But the thing, but if you would have went ahead
But we
and contacted
No, we
her,
didn't know. We didn't.
she could have said, "This is what you need
This
to
was
do."
just a random
This is
meetup.
what-
This was just a
And the
random meetup.
documentation you're asking for right now She could have pulled it right off
But this
and
is just,
emailed it to you.
this is just, it's no different than you and your co-workers turn around.
Right now
saying,
you're asking me, I need you to show me something. I can't pull it out of my pocket.
oh,
and
no,
show it
no,
to you.
well, right.
I can't even go pull it out of my truck.
Get my
and show
name.
it to you.
I didn't put my name.
It's no different than us meeting, you know, you,
The only way to show it to you is to go back and get on the computer and start doing that. And you're not going to wait for me to go back.
you know, actually I would.
And I'm not going to.
I mean, but I actually would, because I want you to be right about what you're doing and I want you to be fair. So I actually would wait till dark, because I need to know where I'm breaking the law at if you're saying I'm breaking the law. I mean, I'm not expecting you to do that. But let me see.
I have an old permit in here or something. It's not for photography. It's for a race. This is what a permit looks like. They'll give you a permit, okay? And you have the number of participants, what contact numbers there are, who's in charge of things. It'll have a number, when your thing will start, what time it'll end, approximately how many people. Because if you had called her and said, well, you have 25 or 30 photographers in the park near Buchanan statues for a club, we would have already known it. We wouldn't have to keep coming down and contacting
But again,
and
this
asking
was,
you
just,
for
this was just a random, hey, it's going to be a
well,
sunny
just
day.
like you didn't know to do it, we didn't know that you did.
That's fair enough.
This is what a permit looks like. It'll have where it's at, what you're going to do, tell you all the parameters, when it starts, when it ends.
This is where I get lost, because it says to raise funds for something.
Well, this is for a race. Forget about the race.
Okay.
This is a general permit for anything. And then it'll start going through the back. And it'll tell you
What we can do.
what you can do, what you can't do. Exactly. Or you can load, or you can unload. But the fact is, you didn't know before. Now you do. And it'll tell you right down through anything that the Park Service is concerned about, it's going to have outline. But this is just a general permit. Like I said, this isn't one about photography. You have a little map of where you're doing things at. And that way you can have the phone number for downtown. Amazing.